Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So today I will show you the game that I played against Noam Patol. So this guy, I don't know if you can see the rating, but this guy is basically, I mean you can see, wait, you can almost see, hopefully you can. Anyway, he's 22-15. Do you see? No, you don't. I don't like it. It's all right. He's 22-15 FIDE. He's pretty good. He was multiple time national champion in France. So he basically knows how the pieces move. So, I have a lot of, I don't want to say fear, but a little bit too much respect to my opponent. But okay, e4, e5. So we have a classical Italian game. The classical Italian I'm teaching to my youngest students. Knight f6, and all right, very old game that I saw in the book that I have here, The Art of Attacking by Vladimir Vukovic. There is a game played by two people, I don't know who they are, with bishop g5, h6, this, g5, this, h5, this, h4. This is not this, I think it's castle first. It's castle d6, this, yeah, now this is the game. This, h5, this, h4 takes, bishop g4, queen d2, I think. And now I don't remember how it went, but I remember that someone is getting killed. Yeah, 94, knight f7, rook h2. And I don't remember how it goes, but basically it's killing. Something like uh, this. No, it wasn't that. I think it was knight f3 to prevent knight e2 mate. So knight f3 takes, bishop h6, check this, mate. Aha! And this is a game that I know by heart, that I'm teaching to basically everyone. This is a pretty standard game, but you have to know this game. One day I will be analyzing this game on my channel. Anyway, he castled. Now I play bishop to g5, and instead of playing d6 and transposing back to the game, he allowed me to go bishop g5, and now he played bishop to e7. Now, I don't know how good that is, but I can tell you something. There is a line which goes like this: bishop e7, castles d6, and this is the two knights defense, which goes like bishop e6, and this is very normal. Queen e7, sometimes even long castling. And this is decent. But now what we have reached in this game is literally the same opening. It's just that he short castled and I went bishop g5. So after a4, bishop g4, knight d2, knight d4, which is the game, this is like the main line, but I'm just a lot better. Now I can push d4 or b4. Those two moves are very, very logical. So it feels like I have a decent position. I made a mistake. I offered here to draw, and I still can't explain why. This is, many of my students ask me why I'm not good at chess. First of all, because I'm good, but I'm not that good. I mean, I can calculate and I blunder less than my opponents, which is true. But second thing is, I can show you a lot of draws where a draw wasn't necessarily a good option. But this is not a chess problem. It's just that I'm talking too much. Just shut up. If the problem is that you offer too many draws, then just don't offer draw, right? It's not that I'm fighting for the draw. I don't know. The stress hitting me and I offer a draw, right? All right. Anyway, queen c7, and here I spent a little bit of time and I couldn't come up with a decent move. After the game, we analyzed, me and Noah, we analyzed the move a5 to take a lot of space and basically get back into the game, but I will show you what happened in the game. In the game, I played this, which is strange. Then yeah, sorry, I played h3, bishop h5, yeah. Here I played bishop d3, which is strange. After rook d8, I played bishop c2 because I knew that at some point some complications might eventually appear, especially if I go queen d3, then something like this might be happening. Maybe or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe here there's also the capture in this, so this is the type of problem I might be handling or not. So I just played this and that to make sure that everything is fine, but this is just way too slow. I'm just not doing anything. This is a problem. It's not that I'm blundering hard, it's just that I'm not doing anything. And if you're not doing anything for more than a move, then suddenly the color switches. Suddenly he's white and I'm black, so this is a problem. h6, bishop h4, capturing here would just give away the bishop pair for absolutely no reason. So bishop h4, knight h7. He's trading off the bishops. Going bishop g3 isn't good. There is just knight g5, and it's complicated. It's not sure that there is something. It's complicated. So I decided to take, and go queen f3. queen d3, sorry, with the intention of just unpinning myself. Yeah, I have a battery, but there is no way he's going to play f5. This is not a real battery. Anyway, queen f6. I don't want to get destroyed, so I go back, knight back to h2. He goes knight g5. He improves the knight. h4 would be too weakening. He can just, he can just move back, and now this is not good. I mean, too many holes on the light squares. So I took with queen e3, targeting over there. Also, I'm preparing some bishop d1 to trade off this very active bishop, and then eventually I played knight to g4. He goes knight e6. All right, there is a pawn to take, but don't take it. This is just a straight loss. Even if I go bishop d1, like captures, he can at the very least win the pawn back. I'm not sure that I achieved anything. Maybe I do, but I haven't analyzed it yet, so maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we traded off, and after knight f4, I calculated the line, which was pretty hard to examine. So first of all, the first line that I calculated is what happened in the game. And then, so basically here I took like, I don't know, 25 to 30 minutes. Then we played 2 or 3 moves in a row. Then I again took 10 minutes. So we can say that for the upcoming sequence, I took like 40 minutes. And once again, the time control is 60 minutes plus 30 seconds. So this is not really good. Yeah. Anyway, I played knight g4, and I calculated a sequence which goes like that. Takes this, knight g4, h5, knight there, knight h3 goes back. I'm attacking the knight, so he retreats, g3, knight e6. I realized that, and then I saw that, wait, but he can go queen g6 instead of queen g5. And now this is the same line, except that after h5 there is also the take in between and take here. But there is also this take over there, this. Then, takes. Maybe there is no captures now, but, this pawn is also a target, and I'm not sure that I'm getting anywhere with that. So, this is just to show you, nothing concrete, but at the same time, everything concrete. And here I decided to go knight g4 and queen f3, which is the game. And now I will show you what I saw. I saw this, knight e3, knight d3, because now he has access to the square. I blocked myself the control over the square. Rook e2, I have to. Everything is defended and I'm defending the pawn. And after knight c5, I saw the idea with rook d2, takes. And now I realized something. I had the trick. And this is why I went into this line. I had a trick, which is h4 takes knight f5, and here this is simply winning. Because if let's say queen f6, then I have rook d7, and I'm going to win the pawn back. And if you go knight c5, which attacks and defend, I have knight e7 check, king h7, I capture. And even if it's not winning, I think it's not even winning at all. All right, I just miscalculated. Maybe it's not the line that I calculated. I just don't remember. I think it was something like that. And with this, I think it was this move order. I can't recall. I don't remember. This is dumb for someone that is analyzing his own games. Anyway, I just realized that it doesn't work. Anyway, yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I thought that there was something, but yeah, no, I calculated well. I just can't explain what I have in my mind. Yeah, this is what I ended up seeing, and this is why I realized that nothing works. So I played g3, and I hoped that I'm just more active, right? G6, preventing knight g6, knight f5, but now this is just way too slow. And I realized that after h4, that after rook d7, not h4 first because queen e7, but rook d7 first. Yeah. Now he has to go knight c5 for anything to defend the pawn. And now the queen can't move back. And after h4, the queen is trapped. And this is what I realized. After rook e7, I'm winning the pawn back. Queen g7, knight c4. And this is simply crushing. And now I think I'm even better. Knight e6, I went rook b7, g5, which is a very strong move. I haven't seen that. Now, here I have like 6 or 7 minutes, and he has around, I don't know, he played everything extremely fast. I think he has 45 minutes. He took a couple of minutes to calculate here. And here we both calculated very quickly that if I take, I calculate quickly that if I take it, something here might be off. I still can call. I still can't say what, but I felt like something was off. Anyway, knight d6, I'm still threatening to win this pawn, right? And after g takes h4, I I don't feel good about what I just did. But right now, I felt like it's going to be not a draw, but I have some winning chances. But I don't know why. I just completely stopped calculating here. And I went knight f5. If he goes queen f6, then I wasn't sure yet what to go for, but I felt like queen h6 was winning. If you capture, maybe there is nothing, or maybe there's something. Ah, there's just check, I think. Is it mate? I can't say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blind. I don't know. I'm not even calculating. I'm just showing the game. But something should be happening over here. Anyway, he went queen g5. I took on h4 with the knight. By the way, I felt a little bit tired because I almost thought that this is the queen g5 was queen g4, and this is just a fork. And I realized that you know, I was, yeah. Anyway, queen g5, I took the pawn. He went knight g7. I went king h2. I was ready to win this pawn, but I didn't like the fact that there is queen to c1 and he's winning this pawn back. So I realized, okay, so what if I go king g2? And then what I realized with king g2 is that there is f5, and if takes, knight takes, there might be knight h4 with tempo. And this is why I decided to go king h2, which is dumb, because now this is no longer defended. He went f5, opening up the f file, and notice that my king is no longer defending. It's there. So takes, knight takes, and here I kept looking for lines and stuff, and I realized maybe queen d3, if he takes, then this is mate, this type of thing. Then he has to go knight g7 attacking. Maybe I can just move back. And I wasn't sure how to keep going here. Maybe I'm still better, but I didn't have time to do anything. Yeah, it was pretty disturbing, to be honest. I don't know. I can't say why I didn't calculate anything. Somehow, I think somewhere in my mind, at this point, I was okay with the draw. I have a nice story, by the way. At the exact same board, at the exact same tournament a couple of years ago, I played against a young player named Matisse Koni, if you are watching this video. And what happened is that I was winning. Oh, wait, first of all, the game was a mess. Then I was worse, then I was winning. Then I had like a couple minutes on the clock. He had a full 40 minutes, I think. And he just beat me. He just completely turned around what happened, and I lost very badly. I didn't, I didn't take it properly. Anyway, what happened is that I ended up, um, I don't remember what is happening, but maybe I had something like this in mind. I don't know, but I just felt like, oh no, don't blunder. If you can't win, at least just don't lose. So after rook f5, I couldn't, I used a couple of minutes just to make sure that something was happening here, but I just saw h4 and nah. So I decided to go rook b8, and now I saw a nice line. If the king tries to go around here, then at some point I have check and mate, or mate if the rook is on b7. And we just agreed to a draw. Here we repeated the moves, and now for the draw he accepted, and we made a draw. I mean, we repeated twice, or once or twice. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. It's okay. Yeah, so here we made a draw, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's just see what the engine says. This is now what is important. Yeah, so yeah, this is yeah, this is how the game. Oh wait, I forgot. This is how the game looks like. I was winning. I mean, winning. If I couldn't say how, then I wasn't. Yeah, but here I found some decent moves. Here I felt like I wasn't better. He could apply a lot of pressure on me, but I could tell that I had a lot of, yeah, G3 is the best. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm just a beast. Yeah, this is strong. This is very strong. Everything here is strong. Here it was Queen H5. What about this? Now it's time to analyze with the engine. It doesn't matter that it's the latest engine. I just take, knight takes, all right. And now just Queen G4. Ah, it spent. Oh yay, cool. I missed. Oh yay, I missed that. Wow, that is strong. Queen G4. Yeah, I completely missed that. I mean, I haven't calculated anything. It's normal, but this is strong. Takes this. Yeah, and of course, if queen takes, then this is a very simple. I mean, everything here is winning. Takes. This is completely winning. Regardless of who is my opponent, yeah, it's completely winning. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And here everything is fine. Here I'm still winning. Yeah, here in the end I'm still winning. This is a mistake. Here I had to go queen d3, knight g7, and now king g2. Zugzwang? Wow, this is a hard position. Okay, but I don't know. Let's say, okay, if this, I think queen c4. Oh no, I'm so dumb. This, I think I've checked in this move order. Yeah. Wow, this is impressive. So queen d3, knight g7, I just have king g2. All right, but I don't know. Let's say queen f6, for example. Knight f3. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he just can't move. Yeah, he just can't do anything. Just fixing everything. Oh yeah, this is mate. Wow, this is very impressive. I didn't see that. The ancient wants knight e7 instead. King g2, I guess it's the same, right? Queen f6, f3, not knight f3 anymore. Why should I? Yeah, because now a5 is simple. I mean, the material is equal. I mean, I'm winning, but okay, it deserves some deeper analysis than just, oh, the engine says it's +3. But okay, I was just winning. Yay. And here in the end, yeah, so here I basically blundered by taking the draw. Yeah, and here, yeah, here I had to go queen to e2. Yeah, I could tell that queen e2 was the move to go queen c4, but now h4. And what is happening after h4? King h3. Do you see this move? Okay, check king h8, and now. Oh, wait, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. If this is winning and if king g8. Okay, but then. Yeah, this is just mates. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. And I don't know how I saw that. I just thought, yeah, queen e2 h4. Yeah, this is terrible. This is what this is exactly what I say to my students. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you have on your mind. The smallest, the easiest and smallest tactic will always overflow and kill the greatest ideas. Always calculate forcing move against forcing move. Yeah, but I had so much time on the clock, and I feel a little bit disturbed. Okay, I didn't calculate badly, just that I haven't calculated anything. Okay, but let's just say he goes like queen f6 instead. h4 isn't forced. Just king g2, and if h4 now this. Yeah, but then still queen c4. And if this, then king g2, and now there's no more h4. If queen f6, then I guess everything's defended. Wow, this is impressive. Yeah, this is not even that hard. I don't know how I could have. I mean, I know how, I just didn't calculate anything. Yeah, yeah, it was very bad. But then repeating the moves then and agreeing to a draw, this was also. Here, I guess I'm still winning. Yeah, slightly less because now queen c4 is no longer coming with check, which means that here, if I after queen f2 he goes king f8. No, it's no longer the same because if you go right there, king f8, what does it change? King g2, and if h4. Yeah, now there is just nothing, no more threats. This is defended. Wow, yeah, it was actually very simple. I don't know why I could have. Wow. Huh. Okay. 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 Ah. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Dan. See you in the future. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if there's anything more you can expect on this channel. See you in the future. Take care.